What's up, guys? This is my first vlog on the project car, Project The Brick, aka the Team Juice street machine, drag car, whatever. It is a drag car, so. But if you take a look around, this is the basic chassis as it looks right now. This is actually the progress in 1.5 years, so. But it takes a lot of time to make the money to build this thing, and I'm not a millionaire, so can't really make the money faster than this. But this started out as a basic 67 Dodge Dart Swinger with a slant 6 in it, and yeah, it's actually an original Danish car, bought and sold in Denmark in '68, I think, owned by the same family, and I bought it from the grandson to the original owner. Pretty cool stuff. When I bought it, it was been sitting in a container for like 11 years or something crazy like that. So it was a lot of work and a lot of rust, but it didn't really matter that much because, as you can see, the whole flooring in the rear end has been cut out, and the rear quarter panels have been changed, and yeah, basically everything. New tunnel, new gearbox tunnel. Big, nice, real wheel wells, so, and frames. It's gonna be a 8.5 cage, and yeah, that's about it. Not really, this car's not really that special, but it's pretty cool stuff. It's gonna be engine plates, power glide, 9-inch rear end, ladder bar setup, and the wheel wells for big tires, and of course maybe small tires, but let's see what happens. Originally it was supposed to be a small tire street car, but the races I want to participate in is on public roads, so it's street racing, so bigger tires is equal more traction, and everybody else is running big tires, so of course you gotta run big tires. I bought a small box Chevy in the States, and it's still in the States, so it's hopefully coming home in 1 or 2 months, but let's see, because I don't want to import it alone, because I don't want to pay just for one engine, so I think it's gonna join a container and get home. But we need it home pretty soon, because we need to do manifolds, intake, all the fab work, because we already have the turbo, we need to buy an intercooler too. Yeah, it's a turbo setup, of course. It's the future. Turbos, fuel injection, engine management. I know nothing about carburetors, so anyone that want to comment why I'm not running carburetor and nitrous, I don't know how it works. I have no idea, and I don't care. I used to race in a Supra, so for me, turbos, it's all I know. Not that I had a fast Supra, but I had a Supra. I wish I could show you some more, but this is basically what I have right now. Not much room in the trunk, but it's gonna have like 40 liters, fuel cell, battery, basic stuff. It's gonna run E85. Yeah, that's about it. It's gonna have 2 seats, and I bought some nice, comfortable seats because some of the events require that you can actually run on the street, so, a nice seat is really good, because I don't want to sit in an aluminum seat for 8 hours. I know the guys doing it at Drag Week, they might have I don't know, they might have cushions in their buns or something, I don't know. I can't really do that. Of course, it's gonna have plastic windows all the way around, fiberglass front end. It's gonna have a Magnuson Performance K-member. Yeah, that's about it. It's the car's not really. We're not really inventing anything or something. It's just a basic car, but it's getting built here at the All-in Race Cars in Denmark, and that's really the best chassis shop that we have around here. It's definitely the best chassis shop, because he's maybe he's like a wizard. He can make it pretty fast. So he's building a car, he's helping dialing it in, and maybe also coming out as a crew chief on some of the major events we're gonna participate in. So he knows the game and he knows the car at that point. So me and my guys, we're gonna take care of the tuning and getting that stuff to work, and he's gonna take care of the whole chassis part. So I know. You wanna see me sitting in the car? I can do that. pretty good stuff. Pretty good position. Oh, we actually got some pretty trick stuff down here. I don't know if you can see it, but we actually got the brake booster inside the car. That's a pretty neat detail. So, also one of the things that the wizard up here did to make some more room in the engine bay, and pretty smart move if we someday wanted to go to like some crazy stuff like a big block or a Hemi or whatever. Oh, can it be powered by a Mopar? Oof. So this is basically gonna be a Mopar perfected in Denmark, powered by Chevy. And anyone that doesn't like that, they can watch something else, because this was born on the Slant 6, and if I was to put in a 6-cylinder, I would put in a 2JZ, which is obviously a Toyota engine, but that could be pretty fun. But it's actually been done before, but nah. The reason I bought a muscle car is I want to go V8. Simple as that. More cubes, easier to make power. I bought a muscle car because I lost a lot to muscle cars in the Supra, so it was a pretty natural move to why not? If you keep losing to them, why not buy one? So this was it, and I took the very clever decision to, instead of buying a used chassis and putting in an engine, I decided to build a complete car, which is very, very expensive. It's like house expensive. But if you don't like money and you like fast cars, well, drag racing is the sport for you. So when this is done next spring, hopefully, and I merely mean hopefully, because you never know what happens. We could blow up the engine the first time we started up. That's not gonna happen. They're not gonna call you Adam. But so let's hope it's gonna be competitive, and of course it's gonna be competitive. So it's built to 8.5 specifications, and it's gonna run 8.5s. It's gonna have no problem on the power side. So it's basically the chassis, but the chassis is gonna weigh hopefully around 1200, and that's in basic trim. And if we're gonna run like 10.5-inch class, it's gonna be we actually have to put weight in the car in most street classes, so it's pretty good. So in street racing we can take it all out, and if we're gonna run some class, we can put weight in it. So we need to find some location to put weight bars, but we'll find out. It's no problem. It's always easier to add weight than to take it out if you need to. And the car it's still a street car. It still have panels on the inside, panels here, and they're gonna continue being here. And you really have this, so maybe we could mount some speakers again. I don't think no. I don't think so, but we could. Oh, it actually has one thing that maybe not so street car. Move the firewall back, but it's not that extreme. I've seen many guys that move the firewall, instead of having it here, all the way back here, but the original firewalls are so full of holes that you have to spend hours and hours and hours cleaning those up. So instead it's easier to fabricate a new one that's straight, and then you can move the engine back to that. So the engine is gonna be like 15 centimeter more backwards than original. So it's not that much, but it's all gonna add up. So, but that's basically it. So I hope the next part is, I have no idea when that's gonna be, but that comes, it's gonna be engine, turbo, stuff like that, and it's gonna be a good update. But yeah, see you around.